Have you ever tried to pour fresh water into a cup that is already full? No matter how pure the water is, it will simply spill over the edges and be wasted. We often walk through life carrying minds that are completely full of our own opinions, our past knowledge, and our massive egos. This is an ancient story about the danger of thinking you know everything and the true power of an empty mind. High in the misty mountains lived a Zen master known for his profound wisdom. People traveled from all over the world just to hear him speak. One day, a highly educated scholar arrived at the monastery. He was a man who had read thousands of books, studied under great teachers, and collected many prestigious titles. But he had not come to the mountain to learn. He had come to show off his knowledge and prove that he was just as wise as the master. The master welcomed the scholar inside and offered him a seat. Almost immediately, the scholar began to talk. He talked about his degrees. He talked about philosophy. He talked about how much he already understood about the world. For a long time, the Zen master sat in complete silence, simply listening and nodding. Finally, the master smiled and said, "You have traveled a long way. Let us have some tea." The master placed a small ceramic cup in front of the scholar. He lifted a heavy iron teapot and began to pour. The hot tea filled the bottom of the cup, then reached the middle, and soon it reached the very brim. But the master didn't stop. He kept pouring. The hot tea spilled over the edges, flooding the table and dripping onto the scholar's expensive robes. "Stop!" the scholar shouted, jumping up from his seat. "Are you blind? The cup is full. It cannot hold any more." The master calmly set the teapot down. He looked deeply into the scholar's eyes. "Exactly," the master whispered. "You came here asking for my teachings, but your mind is exactly like this cup. It is already overflowing with your own opinions, your pride, and your desire to be right. How can I possibly teach you anything new unless you first empty your cup?" The scholar stood there in stunned silence, suddenly realizing the heavy burden of his own ego. In our modern world, we are taught to constantly accumulate knowledge, but true wisdom doesn't come from having all the answers. It comes from being open to new ones. Remember these lessons. First, your ego is the greatest enemy of your personal growth. Second, if you approach every situation thinking you already know the outcome, you will miss the lesson entirely. And finally, a full cup is useless to a thirsty man. To learn, to grow, and to truly live, you must be willing to empty your mind. If this story brought a moment of clarity to your day, please like, share, and subscribe to LifeGram English for more journeys of growth and healing. Until next time, stay humble, keep learning, and be kind to your journey.